Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be going over this PokeNotify honest review. So this video is going to be particularly useful for individuals. Let's say that you recently heard of PokeNotify and you're wondering if it's right for you. I'm going to be going over some pros and cons of after having used it for about, I'd say 5-ish months now. And so let's get into it. So with PokeNotify, it's a pretty simple service, okay? It is housed on Discord, which can be seen as a pro or a con, depending on or not you use Discord. So if you don't use Discord and PokeNotify is housed on it, obviously you have to learn Discord. You have to learn how it works, install it on your mobile devices, install it on your laptop and such. So I can see that being issue number one when it comes to actually thinking about using PokeNotify. But if you already use Discord, if you're already familiar with it, then it's basically just another server that you're going to be joining. And so with PokeNotify, I like to keep it simple. I only keep track of this tab right here, which is the important updates tab. When you first log into PokeNotify, I thought, like, wow, there are so many channels, and it kind of felt overwhelming. But in reality, the only one I feel like I have to keep up with now is just this channel here, which is the important updates channel. So what I do is I favorite this channel here. I also favorite the success tab because I like to see what people are getting successful with when it comes to online purchases. And then this Target 10 Plus Restock channel. This is a new one that was launched in June. And basically what it is that if Target restocks an item more than 10 times, or basically has a total stock inventory of 10 plus, this gets triggered. And so this gives me a better chance at getting target drops when there's more stock available, rather than this one right here, which is basically just, one or two item target drops, right? So you can see this one here just dropped, and I think they only drop at like one or two inventories at a time. So these ones here, okay, these drops where it's on Amazon, Best Buy, Sam's Club, Target, Walmart, they're usually occupied or bought by bots almost instantaneously. Whereas the drops that happen under important updates, these are the bigger, massive anti-bot drops where you stand a better chance at actually getting product at MSRP. So for example, yesterday, Fusion Strike sleeved booster packs dropped, and I was able to get one. Again, keeping it simple, how it works is that I have Discord, PokeNotify installed on my mobile device, my iPad, my laptop, and then I turn on notifications. So in order to turn on notifications, all you've got to do is right-click this channel, go to notification settings, and click on all messages. You also want to make sure that the notifications for the server are set to all messages as well. And so with that, you can see that I have notifications turned on for certain channels. This one here, you can see which channels I've muted. So just make sure that the notifications are appropriately set, and make sure that your notifications are turned on your iPad, laptop, computer, and mobile device. But this is the channel that I only keep track of. And you can see that there was a Target and Pokemon Center drop yesterday. There was a Walmart drop about a couple of days ago we were able to grab. There was also another Pokemon Center Prismatic ETB drop last week, which I was able to grab. And so it's hard to explain what kind of notification you get, but it's like a guided notification. So for example, you can see here that the Pokemon Center queue was turned on June 24th. Monitoring for now, stay tuned. It is a Tuesday. Everyone lock in, queue looking live, would hop on one browser, wait a bit before getting into queue on phone via mobile data. And then he found out that the Prismatic ETB was dropping. These are the links: US link, Canada link, UK link. And basically, Dr. Apex and his team are giving you guidance in case you run into any issues. So for example, if you're seeing unavailable on the screen, wait for a minute until add to cart button populates, be patient, site is getting hammered. These are the tips and guidance that people get when it comes to PokeNotify versus other servers. And so a lot of people argue like, oh, just join a free Discord server. It's the same thing. I really don't think it's the same thing. These people have bots or basically software installed that keeps track of when Pokemon Center queue goes up. So they're the first ones to know. And who they notify is their server first, if that makes sense. Okay, so PokeNotify, for example, is keeping track of the Pokemon Center. Queue goes up, then Pokemon Center, or basically PokeNotify notifies its members. What initially might happen though is like these free servers that you see outside of PokeNotify, they're like second in line. They're probably like biters on PokeNotify, where once they see the important update, they post it to their free server. It comes in like that crucial lineup where it's sent to us first and we're allowed to get in line first. I think that's absolutely crucial compared to these free servers that are out there. But you can see basically the guidance in which Apex was able to check out in mobile. The site is moving. They also found out that the Garchomp box was available online as well. And then they tell us when it's out of stock. And so with that being said, it's like a guided drop service. And I have been able to get a lot of sealed product because of them, just because of the notifications. One thing to note is that if you don't have access to your phone or Discord throughout the day, I can imagine that using PokeNotify is going to be a bit difficult for you. So let's say, for example, you work at the hospital, 12-hour shifts, and there's no way during your 12-hour shift that you can check your phone. This is going to be difficult for you to use. But if you work from home or you only work some of the days of the week, I imagine that PokeNotify is going to be a nice tool for you to use when it comes to getting product online at MSRP. In addition to that, I mean, would you rather also drive to the store and guess if there's product available at your local Target? Or would you rather get notified when there's guaranteed product online and then just wait in line in a virtual queue? That's kind of the biggest eye-opener for me when it came to using PokeNotify. I didn't really like going to different Targets and just hoping that things were in stock. And so, yeah, this has been a great tool to allow me to get products at MSRP. I just get notified. It works very well hand in hand if you already work from home as well. But let me know if you guys have any questions at all down below. I'd be more than happy to answer. And if you want to try out PokeNotify free for 3 days, you can use my link down below in order to sign up. And thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.